What's up, Peak Timers? 2025 Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts. We've got them all in hand, starting with our 2025 Hot Wheels A case. And you'll notice this is our very first Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt for 2025. We've got it brand new in package, and we're going to do a little comparison between the main lines. You'll be able to see the main line for each one of them as well as our regulars. So I'll put them on top of each other so you guys can get that closer up look. We have our main line on the top, our regular on the bottom, and we'll put those aside because I've also got them loose here for you guys to see. So there's our Super Treasure Hunts right here. So you can see we've got the premium wheels on it. It's the 87 Audi Quattro, of course. There's your base with the slicked reel riders on there, and very, very nice looking from the back. And our TH logo is just right there on the side, as you can see. Front end, nice detail on it. We have the TH logo on that side as well. It's kind of a little bit of a fade of the Audi logo. Spectra Flame paint job on there, of course. And there is our main line, so we can get a little bit of a good comparison. So you can see the difference between our main line on top and our regular on the bottom. You can see the wheels are not the premium deep dish wheels. There's no reel riders. There is your base comparison as well, so you can see them, but definitely a difference in color for the main line compared to the Super Treasure Hunt. And you know what? We're going to put them all up here so you guys can see them. And there is our first ones for the A case right there. 2025 Hot Wheels B case Super Treasure Hunt is the Hero Hada Merc. And there is our main line for the Hero Hada Merc. And there you can have that look so you can see when you find them in stores what the card difference is. If we look at them up close, you can see the difference. This has got more of a pink magenta, and this is more of a purple color for the Super Treasure Hunt. And we'll put those ones down for a second. We'll grab our open ones right here. So there is your Hero Hada Merc in the Super Treasure Hunt form. TH logo right there big on that wheel cover and the back right there. Nice purple flame paint job right there. I love the wheels on this one. They're really, really nice. There it is from the front end, that side. And then our bottom base, we have it in white with the treaded reel riders on there, which is an interesting touch to it. We grab our main line right here, and you can see that definite color difference from the main line to the Super Treasure Hunt. We'll put them on top of each other. Top is the main line, bottom is the Super Treasure Hunt, as you can see right there from the side. And on our bottom base right here, we do have white bases on both of them, so definitely very similar in that sense. But you can see the reel riders on the Super, and then the main line's just got those plastic slicks on there. But a definite difference. You're not going to really have a huge issue finding the Super on that one. We'll put the Super on top for the B case Hero Hada Merc and our main line right there on the bottom. Quick interruption to let you guys know about my favorite platform that I purchase most of my Hot Wheels on. It's named Whatnot. It's an amazing app where you can go on, you can see live streams from sellers that are selling items, and it's a live auction format. It's super fun, it's super interactive, and if you want to try it out, I'm going to give you $15 towards your first purchase if you use my link down below and sign up for Whatnot. Go ahead, use that link, then you can go on and make a purchase from any seller on Whatnot, and you'll get $15 off. It's just a great platform. You're absolutely going to love it. I buy most of my items on there. And also, I'm going to be live on Whatnot, and I have a bunch of auctions between now and January. So if you guys want to come on and you can talk to me, you can interact with me, and I'll be selling a bunch of items on there. It's going to be super fun, and I'd love to talk to you guys on there. So make sure you use that link down below. Use your $15 credit towards anybody on Whatnot. You're going to absolutely love the platform. 2025 Hot Wheels C case is the High Roller 2 Super Treasure Hunt and our main line right there. So you can have a nice look at those cards side by side so you know the Super and the main line. You can tell that difference. We put the main line on top, Super on the bottom, and then if you look at them from the side, you can see it's kind of like a flipped design for them. And let's grab them actually loose right here. There is our Super Treasure Hunt High Roller 2. So you can see the R on the top. The TH logo is right there on that rear end. And I think that's the only other place that it is on. I don't think it's on the front or anything like that. On that side, it is not right there. It's just on that rear. And then on the bottom base, we can see we've got these slicked reel riders for this one right there. There you go, and just nice premium wheels. I like these front premium wheels. Those are really cool. And then we'll grab our main line, and you can see it's kind of like a flipped design for the main line. So you can see the colorway. It's a little bit, I don't know, you guys tell me, like blacked out roof with the white R or white roof with the black R on the Supercharger hunt. So Supercharger hunt right here, main line right there, so you can see them side by side. You can tell that big difference. We look at the bottom base of them right there as well. Super, mainline, there you go. So Super's got more black on the base. The mainline's got the white coming through on the base right there. So we'll put the Super right there on the top, mainline right there on the bottom, and on to the next one. 2025 Hot Wheels D-Case Supercharger hunt is the 1975 Datsun Sunny truck B120. That's your Supercharger hunt of it, and there is the mainline. So quite a difference in card and look on these ones right here. Mainline on top, Super on the bottom, so you can get that nice comparison as well of the two. And let's have a look at it up close. The Datsun Sunny Supercharger hunt right here. We can see I love these wheels. These are probably the nicest wheels of any Supercharger hunt for 2025 right there. Just really looking nice. There's the front end for it, Datsun right there. We have the TH logo right there on the rear, and it is also on that side as well. So we got those two TH logos, some Japanese writing, Datsun on the side, and then we got something in the bed of that pickup right there. The bottom base, we have it in chrome. We have the real rider slicks on this one. You can see the gold axis as well, which is really nicely detailed. Let's grab our main line for it. And you can see the main line is very, very different from the Super for this one. That is definitely for sure. The color difference is hugely different. There it is from the front end. And you know what? We'll do the top bottom comparison of these ones so you guys can see. So when you see these on the pegs, you're not going to be mistaken. I mean, just look for those wheels. Those wheels on that Super are huge, huge difference. On our bottom base, chrome on that one, and it's more of like a silver on the, actually they're both kind of chromish. So they're both kind of chromish, but not bad. I really like the color and the wheels of the Super. The main line, yeah, the main line not so much. The Super of this one is really nice. So we'll put that one right there. We'll put our main line on the bottom. 2025 Hot Wheels E-Case Supercharger hunt is the Aston Martin Highspeed Edition. I love the colorway of this one in that nice gold. And then we've got our main line right here to go in a yellow. So that's quite a big difference in color and actual model right there. I mean, that's huge, huge difference for those two right there. If you want to look at them side by side so you're not mistaken when you find them in stores, there they are. We'll put those aside. We'll grab the real Supercharger hunts right here. Well, I mean, this is technically, they're all real Supercharger hunts. I've got two of each of them. There you go. But there is our Aston Martin DB4 GT Highspeed Edition. I love that Spectraflame Gold. This is one of the nicest paint jobs for our 2025 Supers. The wheels are definitely unique. And the TH logo, they've mixed it in with the 43. So you can see 43 TH, 43th, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. And there it is on that side as well. Lickety split, it says on the back. I love this casting as well. It's a super nicely detailed. It's just a very unique one. The bottom base, there it is. And we've got the Real Rider treaded tires on this one. And let's grab our main line right here so we can see those one side by side. The main line is definitely different. It's a yellow colorway. It's got the blacked out wheels on there. And if we put them right there, main line on top, we can see the 43 doesn't have the TH. So that's just a regular 43. All the same logoing and stuff though on the back, which is unique. And from the top right there, we can see the definite difference in these two as far as the main line goes. And we look at the bottom base right there, and there you go. You can see the plastic ones on the main line. And let's go ahead and throw these ones up there. There's our Supercharger hunts and our main line. 2025 Hot Wheels F-Case Supercharger hunt is the 2020 Jeep Gladiator, and there it is on its card right there. Nice looking, and it gets a Spectraflame black, almost dark gray colorway on this one. And there's our main line, and you can see these ones. I wouldn't be surprised if you got these confused. When you see them side by side, you can definitely see the difference, but when you're seeing these on pegs, you could definitely glance over the Super on this one. We'll put them right up there, top of each other, so you can see how you might get these a little bit confused. There you go. And let's have a look at them all together up close. So there's our Supercharger hunt. So you can see that nice, yeah, it's more of a Spectraflame dark gray colorway. Nito rigid on the side. We've got the little dirt bikes in there, Jeep logoing, and where's our TH logo? Right there, Down below is our TH logo, and on the front end, you can see right around, and TH logo is right there on the side with a nice orange on the bottom way right there. And there's our orange base with the treaded Real Rider off-road tires right there on that one there. You can see that writing on there. Let's grab our main line, and there's the main line up close. So you can see how you might get these confused. The main line itself is more of a glossy black. It's not the Spectra Flame at all. So you can see the color difference right there in my light of both of those ones. There they are. If we look at our bottom base, you can see we've got just the treaded plastic tires compared to our treaded real. Although the plastic tires are a thicker tire. Would have liked to see those thicker tires on the Supercharger. And we'll put the main line on top, Super on the bottom. So again, you can see them side by side and get that difference in comparison. So obviously no TH logo on the one on the top, but we do have it on the rear fender just right below the door right there for the Super. But there you go. Yeah, these ones very, very similar. Don't get these ones confused in store. We'll put the Jeep Super on top, the main line right here on the bottom. 2025 Hot Wheels G-Case Supercharger Hunt is our Porsche 911 Rally right here in green with some really nice wheels on this one. I really love the wheels on the Supercharger Hunt for this one. And then our main line for it, you can see a definite difference, especially those wheels. And it's a darker green color on the main line compared to the Spectra Flame on the Supercharger.
Phil here from PeaktimeRacing. I'm trying to hit a huge milestone on YouTube, and I can only do it with your help. 1 million subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right now. Become part of the first 1 million. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Back to the video.
There they are, top and bottom. And let's have a look at them up close right here. We've got our Supercharger. And again, like, look at those wheels. These are my favorite wheels that Hot Wheels makes. I really, really like the look of those. Really, really Spectra Flame green paint job on there. And obviously this is being the Rally one. It's got that raised up suspension, which they've done really nicely in the Hot Wheels format. TH logo, Supercharger right there. TH on the side, and we can see it on this side as well very, very clearly. And there is our nice Super. Bottom base, Real Rider slicks. I feel like there should be off-road tires on this one, but they are slicked out Real Riders. And let's grab our main line right here. We can see the main line, definite color difference, very, very dark colored green on the main line compared to the Super, which is a light Spectra Flame. Also, obviously, the wheel tire combination is definitely a lot different on our main line compared to the Super. There they are, top and bottom, main line on top, Super on the bottom. We look at the bottom base, and we can see the, I mean, you can't really tell a huge difference on the base if you just take a glance at it, but we definitely have the Real Rider slicks on the Super. But I don't know, what do you guys think of this one? I really like the Super of this one. The main line, I don't know, I just don't like that darker green color. I really prefer the brighter green, Spectra Flame green of the Supercharger. But that's right, we have the Super for that one. We'll put that one down there. We'll put the main line right below it. 2025 Hot Wheels H-Case Supercharger Hunt. It is the 71 Mustang Funny Car, one of my favorite Supercharger Hunts of 2025. And there is the nice Super variation of it. And here is our mainline variation of it. So definitely a huge difference in color on there. You can see like it's like more of a almost orangey, but it's a bright red color. And then we have kind of a candy apple red color on the Supercharger Hunt. And let's have a look at them up close. And I really love this Supercharger Hunt right here, just because the wheels, these are the same wheels that we see on the Datsun, are very similar to the Datsun wheels, so I'm the same colorway on there. But I love the Goodyear tire lettering with the massive Real Rider slicks on the back of that. Look at the size of those slick tires on there. They're definitely dragster, and then the smaller ones on the front end, those ones are treaded Real Riders, so we can see that difference in combination of slicks and treaded. It does not open or anything like that, like some of the older Hot Wheels funny cars, but something funny it says on the side. The TH logo is right there down below, and just a really, really nice paint job on here. TH logo on the top as well, 427 right there, Ford on the rear. There's the rear end. And then we have the TH logo right here on the side again. Something Funny Hot Wheels logo, Goodyear written right there. The TH logo, you can see that. But just a gorgeous all-around Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt. And we'll grab our main line as well, so you can see again just the difference in the colorways on the main line compared to the Super. So you can definitely see on the top, see the TH logo on the Super, and the main line doesn't have that as well. But just a gorgeous looking casting. I really like the 71 Mustangs. Also, I kind of grew up with one. My father had one growing up, and I was able to ride around in it. So I really like the look of them. And we look on the top right here. We can see the main line on top, Super on the bottom, so you can see that difference. I like these wheels on the main line, just don't do it justice. It's just the wheels on the Super Treasure Hunt, which just look absolutely amazing. We see the bottom base for it. You can obviously see how much thicker those Real Rider slicks are on the Super, but just all around, it's a really cool Super Treasure Hunt. I really like this one. So we'll go ahead and put that Super right there and the main line right down below it. 2025 Hot Wheels J Case Super Treasure Hunt is the 62 Corvette Gasser right here. There it is, very nice in its Super Treasure Hunt form. And then our main line, it's a very different colorway for our main line. We'll put them on top of each other so you can see them up close just like that, but just a huge difference. Let's put them aside for a sec, grab our Super Treasure Hunts loose right here, and you can see the big slicked Real Riders on this one. TH logo right there on the rear. 62's even got like this split right through with the bodywork. That's kind of cool actually. 327 cubic incher on there. There's our big engine, the blower right there on the front end, right? And then we got these slicked Real Riders right there. So you can see this one, just like the Mustang Funny Car, we do have these slicks in the rear, the treaded ones on the front end right there. So that's a little bit unique as well. But this one's it's kind of a Spectra Flame black color. It's it's more darker than the Jeep Spectra Flame. So it's almost got like a tint of, I don't like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the color of this one is more of a colored. Yeah, they call this one a Spectra Flame black. So it's definitely a black colorway on there, but I feel like it has a tinge of color. Let's grab our main line, and you can see you are not going to mistake these ones when you see the Super in store. The main line is a very different matte gray finish. I actually do kind of like the colorway on this one. I think it looks really neat. It's a really nice looking colorway, but we put them on top of each other, and you can see that difference of that main line on top, the Super on the bottom right there. And if we look at the bottom base, you can see those differences on those ones right there. But yeah, overall, I'm not like a huge fan of this one for 2025. I'd put it kind of as a mid-level, but at least finding it in a store, you're not going to have any problems finding the 62 Corvette Gasser Super Treasure Hunt. We'll put that one right there on our board, the main line right down below it. 2025 Hot Wheels K-Case Super Treasure Hunt is the McLaren Speedtail. I don't have a carded one of it yet, but that is our loose Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt McLaren Speedtail. Gorgeous Spectra Flame orange paint job on this one. Really nice looking. You can see the different wheel tire combination on the front and rear. So you can see it's got like kind of those speed wheel type covers like the real McLaren Speedtail, which is really neat. And our TH logo is just right there on the rear. Very nice. Just one TH logo on this one. Otherwise, it's a very clean casting all around. We have the McLaren up the front right there. Our bottom base, you can see it. We got the Real Rider slicks on this one. And let's grab our main line for it. And you can see the main line, it's definitely a noticeably different colorway on there. So it's more of an orangey red color. This one's a Spectra Flame orange right there. And you can see, though, they do have the different wheel tire combination, but these ones you're definitely not going to mistake the Super and the main line when you're looking for them in store right there. So you can see the main line on top, Super on the bottom right there. If we look at our bottom base, there's your bottom base of them. But overall, I love McLarens. I love the Speedtail. I think it's a really cool, unique car and unique casting, and it's nice to see finally a McLaren as a Super Treasure Hunt. We've been waiting years to see a Super Treasure Hunt's McLaren, and finally we got it. And we'll put that Super right there on the top and the Speedtail mainline on the bottom. 2025 Hot Wheels L-Case Super Treasure Hunt is a 94 Bugatti EB110 SS for Super Sport. There it is carded right there. I don't have a mainline on card, but I do have a mainline to show you, so we will compare it. But let's have a look at our loose one right here, and there it is. Nice, really, really nice SpectraFlame purple paint job on this one. Very clean all around on this one. We have right there on the back the license plate on there, the rear lights, and I don't see now, is this one without a TH logo on it? It might be. Let's see all around. I don't see a TH logo. Most of them we will have. This is definitely the Super Treasure Hunt though. Let's have a look at our carded one. Maybe I'm not seeing it. Maybe on the carded one. No, I do not see our Super Treasure Hunt Bugatti with the TH logo. So that is definitely something different we don't see very often. Let's have a look at our mainline for it though. And you can see the mainline is more of a pinky magenta colorway. Then we got the purple SpectraFlame on the Super Treasure Hunt. Top and bottom view, top with the mainline, bottom with the Super. And you can see the definite difference on them. But we got the Real Rider slicks on the Super Treasure Hunt right there. There you go. There's our nice Real Riders. And then we got the mainlines ones right there. But something kind of cool is we never saw a McLaren Supercharger Hunt or a Bugatti Supercharger Hunt, and then all of a sudden this year we get them back to back, and there is our first ever Hot Wheels Bugatti Supercharger Hunt. We'll put it right there on the board. We'll put our main line right down there below it. 2025 Hot Wheels M-Case Supercharger Hunt is the 73 Honda Civic Custom right here. And it's a nice red SpectraFlame paint job. TH logo you can see right there clearly on the side of it. And the next ones, I don't have the carded variations or the main lines yet because they are too new, but I do have these supers to show you. This one is technically an unspun variation, so it does come apart. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to leave it closed. 73 Honda Civic Custom, you can see right there, there's your small slicked Real Riders on this one. The TH logo also we do have on both sides, and just a really nice colorway on this one. You guys know I'm not a huge Honda Civic guy, not a Honda Civic fan by any means, but I do respect the fact that Hot Wheels does make a lot of really cool looking ones right there. And this one, I'd have to say, is pretty cool. And like I said, I don't have a mainline or any other ones to show you, so we'll put the Civic right there on the wall. And our 2025 Hot Wheels NK Supercharger Hunt is the 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat right here, and you can see we got the TH logo right there on the rear and the TH logo right there on that rear, and you can see this one in a very cool SpectraFlame pink paint job. And I never thought I'd say pink looks cool. It's not really my colorway, but the way that Hot Wheels is making some of these pink RLCs and pink SpectraFlame Supers, I think they're doing a great job. You can see we got the Hellcat logo just right there on that front fender, Dodge on the side of it, and then we have SRT right there. But overall, it's a pretty cool looking Hot Wheels Supercharger Hunt. Our bottom base, Real Riders Slicks, 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat in brackets right there, you can see. And some pretty unique wheels on this one for our Supercharger Hunt. No detail on our front end though, as far as stamping for lights or anything like that. And same with our rear. But overall, still pretty neat looking Hot Wheels Supercharger Hunt. We're going to put that one on the wall. And even though our board is full, we still do have two more supers to look at. 2025 Hot Wheels P-Case Supercharger Hunt is the BMW M3 Wagon in a very nice bright SpectraFlame green paint job on there. Really, really cool. We've got the Goodyear guy on the front. I can't remember if he has a specific name or not. BMW logo we can see on the front. Really cool graphics on the front end as well. I think these wheels just perfectly suit this car. I think it looks fantastic. All the sponsorships on the rear right there. Hot Wheels logo, Michelin. Oh, it's Michelin, not Goodyear. Sorry, I called it Goodyear. It's the Michelin man. There you go. It's Michelin. I corrected myself. I made that mistake in the previous video as well, talking about this one. But it's a really nice looking one. I think the colorway is really cool. We have the white base with the Real Rider Slicks on there. But yeah, overall, pretty nice super. I'm excited to see what the mainline will look like. I don't have that in hand yet, but we will get that one fairly soon as well. But there is our PK Super. We're going to put that one just right there for now. 2025 Hot Wheels Q Case is our final super treasure hunt of the year, and it is the Ford RS200, a fantastic looking one in a Golf livery, as you can see right here. Very, very cool with the Golf colorway on there. And we have the TH logo right there on the side, Golf logoing on the side, Ford Hot Wheels logoing. Love the Spectra Flame blue. It's just a really, really cool, unique blue. These wheels look great on it in orange. I think it really suits the car nicely right there. We got that stripe going down with the Golf logo right there on the front. I'm not sure what the 200 exactly mean. Oh yeah, I guess it's the RS200. I mean, stupid me. Come on, guys. I mean, RS200. Obviously, that's what the 200 is for. Ford written on the front end right there. But overall, a fantastic looking Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt finish for 2025 in our Q case. Can't wait to see the main line of this one as well. And we can get a little comparison of that. But otherwise, slicked rail riders, beautiful finish to the 2025 Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt. So we'll put that one right there beside the BMW. And there we have it, guys, our collection combination of Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts with a lot of the mainline variants. And there we have our final collection of 2025 Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts in order. Let me know in the comment section down below which one is your favorite for 2025, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.